to be a journalist?
Yes, sir.
Is White Whitman your real name?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you don't look like a damn White Whitman to me. I mean, do you have an ID?
Yes, of course.
Will you look at that? You're wasting your time.
Well, what's the problem?
You tick down on your application that you're Caucasian.
Yeah, that's right.
You're not Caucasian.
Well, what makes you say that?
It's obvious, you're Middle Eastern.
Oh, yes, but I identify myself as a white guy.
You can't do that.
Oh, I beg to differ, sir. This is 2022. You can do anything you want these days.
Excuse me?
Hey, if a bitch wants to be a dude and a dude wants to be a cunt, forcing us in society to change our morals and our way of speech just to call them by their pronouns, as ridiculous as it is, then surely I can be identified as white to the eyes of the world.
Okay. Is one of your parents white?
No.
Any grandparents, great-grandparents that may have been white?
No.
Cousins, any family relatives that could have been white?
No.
Okay, then you can understand how you're not truly a Caucasian.
Ah, don't give me that, sir.
I beg your pardon?
You got women with vaginas who clearly do not have a bulge down there, but they're walking around saying, "Hi, I'm a man." In the other hand, you got men who voluntarily do the surgery, like, take my dick, I don't want it no more, and everybody has to classify them as a woman. Surely, all I am asking is to be identified as white. It's my right.
It doesn't exactly work that way.
Then how does it work, sir? Please explain it to me.
Well, transgenders have struggled for many years to be accepted. They helped form the LGBTQ, and now they have a lot of power with the awareness they displayed. And a lot of the world is now paying attention to them, and they've shown acceptance to their way of life.
So in other words, a bunch of confused people who don't know who the hell they are bitched so much and complained so much till they finally got what they wanted.
Something like that.
So what you're saying is, I have to raise my own type of awareness where I find a bunch of people who identify themselves as a color, take 25% of the alphabet to form my own regime just to be able to be accepted. Is that what you're saying?
How is being white, for you, going to make you any different?
Well, for starters, if I'm identified as white, if I ever get pulled over for speeding, I won't be beaten in the head and thrown to jail. I'll be let off with a warning. Number two, if I ever need a loan from the bank, they're not going to ask me 75,000 questions and still be hesitant to say yes. They'll just give me the loan right on the spot. And finally, if I ever did commit a crime, all I got to do is tell the cops that I saw two black guys do it without any evidence whatsoever, and they'll believe me.
Okay, so you're doing this for power.
No, if I was doing this for power, I would identify myself as an Israeli Zionist.
Is that so? You think Zionists have power?
They have the power to walk up to a man, woman, and child in front of national TV, shoot them in the face, walk away without being consequenced for their crimes. Now that is the kind of power that I don't even want to touch.
So white power is what you're looking for?
Pretty much, but without the burning of the crosses or lynching black people.
Man, I can't believe they passed that law. So you make some very good, interesting points.
Come out with it.
You know, for example, if you identify yourself as white, does this mean you'll act white?
Oh, I'm not acting.
Okay, here's a question for you. You're having people over for dinner. What are you serving?
Well, whatever it is, I know I'm going to start with at least 6 sticks of butter.
Okay, go on.
Well, I'll probably start with a very stale chicken Kiev with a baked potato that is hot on the outside but frozen on the inside with butter and bacon bits on top.
Okay, so that sounds pretty good. What are you having to drink?
For drinks, I'll just have a big box of wine that just says red on it.
I like that. So you got the food, you got the drinks, dessert.
Cheesecake with too much filling that you feel like you're going to have a heart attack when you eat it.
Okay. How would you entertain your guest?
Pictionary.
Your thoughts on gun control?
The more the merrier.
Do you believe Iraq had weapons of mass destruction?
Oh, George Bush never told a lie in his life.
Your thoughts on the Rodney King beating?
All those 4 cops were totally being provoked. They had every right to beat the crap out of him. Which reminds me of a joke. What does an LAPD officer consider a good hand in poker? 4 clubs and a king.
If you had a daughter and she bought a black person home, what would you do to that black man?
Well, I will punch that monkey in the face and make my daughter marry a white man of my choosing. If not, I'll force her to marry her first cousin.
Congratulations and welcome to Fox News.
Oh, mashallah!
What?
I mean, God praise Jesus. I'm so happy to have this job.